these are 5 things you need to consider when purchasing a car. Don't ever consider that monthly cost is the only cost you have to pay. You're going to have to pay either a balloon payment at the end, and also you really need to consider your deposit as well. So make sure you look into that and make sure you take that into account. Most people, when they look at a car, they think, oh, I'm financing it or I'm leasing it, which means I own it as well. Even with hire purchase, until that car is paid off, you don't own it. Sometimes people consider that new cars are going to be the best on the market. Sometimes they have the highest value. If you talk about cars that are over 40k, they now have to pay a luxury tax. So you've got to be very careful when choosing a new car, and also sometimes reliability as well. Stick to some things that you do know. Most people don't consider the actual cost of actually owning the car. Buying it is one thing, maintaining it is another thing, insuring it and taxing it is also a complete separate story. So make sure you look into that before you decide to do it. On some occasions, going onto the dealership website, there's a finance calculator. Using that finance calculator, you can determine how much that car will cost you, how much deposit you will have, and how much will be the balloon payment on the end of it if you're doing things like a PCP. Now, if you go to a smaller dealership, they may offer you finance, but this is determined by how much your credit is. The better your credit, the less interest you'll pay. The worse your credit, the more interest you'll pay. Make sure you look at your APRs and make sure you are true to all the information you've given to. Now, the last advice I'll definitely give is, anytime you're doing any of this, it is a financial risk. Making sure to look at all of your credit situation, work with your partner or other individuals who depend on you before you make that decision. And the price that you always see isn't the price that you always pay. So watch out.